parents, this is Mr. Kane. This is our first video clip. Here you see what a Grantwood parent does if they're coming during the day between 8:30 and 3:15 to pick up a child. They're going to park right here in the curb, they're going to call the school, they're going to get their child, and they're going to exit. This is Mr. Kane. This is our first video relating to students arriving at school. As you can see, we have some parents arriving at Grantwood. They're getting ready to drop off their child. You notice when they pull in the Grantwood parking lot, it's a long curve. They're going to continue driving all the way through this curve. They're going nice and slow. No one's using a cell phone. They're being safe. Right now we just have 3 cars in the parking lot, but at Grantwood between 8:15 and 8:30 it's very busy. We ask all parents to pull as far forward as they possibly can before they let their child out of their car to start their school day at Grantwood. Notice our students are masked up and ready to start their day. They say goodbye to their mom or dad who's dropping them off, and they're off ready to start their day. Hello Grantwood parents, this is Mr. Kane speaking. We have another example of dismissal at Grantwood. At dismissal time, Grantwood parents are going to show up to pick up their children. It's going to be different than it has been in years past. Right now, at the beginning of dismissal, the only cars that we want in the curb area are the cars that are parents of kindergarten and first grade parents. So initially, all kindergarten and first grade parents will be parking in the curbed area. They will pull forward just like they do at arrival as far as they can. And at time of dismissal, and when the kindergarten and first grade students are dismissed, the teachers will escort each student to their vehicle. The office has prepared signs for your vehicle to have your child's name in the window. There will be no need to exit our vehicles because our adults are going to take your child right to you, and then you can pick up your child and exit the parking lot. Thank you. Hello Grantwood parents, this is Mr. Kane again. Right now we're showing an example of what you're going to do if you are a second or third grade parent. If you are a parent of a second or third grader, we're going to scan the parking lot for you so you get a good feeling as to where you are. Second and third grade parents are going to hold in this first lane closest to the street, closest to Hillside Drive. We're going to form 2 lanes. The only parents in this lane are parents of second and third grade children. If you have a kindergartner child and a third grade child, you can pull in the first group along the curb, pick up your kindergarten student, stay there, and pick up your third grade student. If you only have a second and third grade child or a fourth and fifth grade child, you're going to start in this lane, and then a staff member, when the majority of kindergarten and first grade parents or children have been cleared, a staff member will direct you on you're going to go ahead and pull right along the curb, just like this parent is doing. And they're going to pull forward as far as they can. This is Mr. Kane. We're giving one more example of our directions for our parents for parking. We're going to scan the parking lot. You're going to see that this group of parents are in the middle of our parking lot. There will be signs to continue to guide you. These parents is where we will have our, this lane is where we will have our 4th and 5th grade parents park. They will be on hold. They will pull forward as far as they can, and we will form 2 lines for 4th and 5th grade, just like we did for 2nd and 3rd grade. They will be on hold until all the kindergarten and 1st grade children have dismissed, and as well as the 2nd and 3rd grade. because we are on a released, staggered release. At 3:15, we will be releasing kindergarten and first grade first, followed at 3:20, second and third grade, and at 3:25, our fourth and fifth grade. If at any point in time you're arriving during dismissal, you simply pull around the curb and park where you're directed to, and there will be signs to guide you, and we will have adults out at the beginning to continue to guide and teach our expectations to keep our parking lots safe. As you can see, when these parents are waved to continue, they're going to continue driving through. They're going to pull up on the curb as fast as they or as far as they can. They've been directed by an adult, and they're going to use that curb and drive up as far as they can to pick up their child. Hello Grantwood families, for our last video clip, the closest lane to the school outside of the curbed area is going to be for our parents possibly arriving a little later, for parents that are possibly lost and don't quite know what to do. This will be an extra lane, and then there will be adults here directing you on your next step. Also, if the other lanes fill up, this will be an overflow lane. So we are asking parents that maybe come a little late and or early and they're not quite sure where to go, and or their lanes are full, they're going to go into this first lane. It'll be kind of the holding lane, and it'll serve multi-purposes. As these drivers drive out, they've been informed by an adult what to do. It's time for these guys to pull forward. As you can see,